everyone, and welcome back. Let me ask you a quick question. When you speak English, do you find yourself translating in your head from your native language first?
Oh, absolutely. All the time.
You're not alone, Ben. It is the #1 thing that makes us speak slowly and hesitate. But what if you could skip that translation step today? We are going to practice a very simple but powerful method to help you think in English directly.
Wait, you mean actually train my brain to stop translating? That sounds amazing. My biggest problem is I think in Chinese first. Then I try to find the English words, and it feels slow and unnatural.
Exactly, and we're going to fix that. By the end of this video, you will have a clear step-by-step exercise you can do every day. This will help you speak English more fluently, boost your speaking confidence, and you'll finally start to feel like you're expressing yourself naturally, not just translating.
Wow! More fluency and confidence. That's the goal. So I can learn how to speak fluently just by changing how I think.
That is the key, and we'll make it easy. Here's our plan for today. First, we'll start with the foundation, learning to connect single English words directly to images in your mind. Next, we'll expand on that. We'll practice building simple sentences about your daily life, all in English. Finally, we'll refine your skills by looking at a common mistake and learning a cool trick to sound more natural. Ready to start building your English mindset?
I am so ready. Let's do this.
Great! So, before we start the practice, let's quickly understand why we need to stop translating in our heads. Ben, imagine you want to say you drank coffee this morning. What happens in your brain?
Okay, well, first the idea comes in Chinese. 我早上喝了咖啡，我早上烧咖啡。Then my brain starts searching. What is I? 早上 is morning. 喝了 is drank. Cafe is coffee. So I morning drank coffee. Oh, wait, the grammar is wrong. It should be I drank coffee in the morning. It takes so much time.
Exactly. You just showed everyone the problem perfectly. It is a 3-step process idea in native language. Translate words, translate words, fix English grammar. It is slow and tiring.
It really is. It feels like my brain is running a marathon for every single sentence.
Right. Our goal is to make it a 1-step process. Idea, English words. We want to completely remove that middle step. This is the secret to how you can think in English. We're going to build a direct bridge from the idea of the coffee to the English words, I drank coffee.
A direct bridge. I like that. So no more translation traffic jams in my head.
No more traffic jams. And we're going to build that bridge right now, starting with just 1 brick or 1 word at a time. Okay, are you ready for the first and most important exercise to help you think in English? It's very simple. I want you to look around your room right now. Find an object. For example, I'm looking at this.
Okay, I see it. A mug.
Good. Now, here is the important part. When you saw it, did the Chinese word for it, busy, pop into your head first? Be honest.
Yes, it did. For a split second, then I translated it to mug.
That is the habit we're going to break. From now on, when you see this object, I want you to bypass the Chinese word. See the image, the physical thing, and connect it directly to the English sound. Mug. Let's try it. Look at it. What is it?
It is a mug.
Perfect. No translation. Image to English word. That's the entire foundation of the English mindset. We're creating a new direct pathway in your brain. Now, let's practice this with a few more things. This is a slow speaking practice, so don't rush. Let's do it together. I'll point to something and you and everyone watching say the English word out loud. Ready?
Pen.
Good. Again, pen.
Phone.
Excellent. Phone. Now this.
Book.
Yes, book. 1 more.
Water bottle.
Fantastic, water bottle. See, you're not translating. You're seeing an object and producing the English name for it. This is the first step to speaking English fluently. You're building the habit of thinking directly in English, one word at a time.
It feels simpler. When I just focus on the object and the English word, my brain feels less crowded. It's not doing two jobs anymore.
That is the exact feeling we want, less crowded. Now that we can connect an image to a single word, let's take the next step. We're going to connect a simple action or a simple description to that word. We're moving from single words to sentence islands.
Sentence islands, what are those?
Think of them as very short, simple, complete thoughts. For example, instead of just coffee, we can say, I drink coffee. Instead of book, we can say, I read a book. We are going to build these little islands of English in our minds. This is how you really start to think in English for conversations.
Okay, so we're connecting words together to make baby sentences. I think I can do that.
You definitely can. Let's use a real-life scenario that everyone experiences, your morning routine. It's perfect for daily English conversation practice. I want you to describe your morning, but the only rule is you must use very short, simple sentences, like subject-verb. Don't worry about making them sound poetic. Just describe the action. I'll go first to show you. I wake up, I stretch my arms, I get out of bed, I drink water. See simple now. You try, Ben. What do you do in the morning?
Okay, my morning, I wake up, I turn off my alarm, I sit up, I check my phone.
Wonderful. That was perfect. You see what you did. You weren't thinking in Chinese first. You were thinking of the action, the image of you turning off the alarm, and you said the English words directly. Let's do a few more. What's next?
Okay, I go to the bathroom, I wash my face, I brush my teeth.
Yes, exactly. You are describing your morning by thinking in simple English sentences. How does that feel?
It feels achievable. The sentences are short, so I don't feel the pressure to stop translating. My brain just does it.
That is the magic of this method. And for everyone watching at home, I want you to try it right now. Pause the video for a moment if you need to. In the comments below, write just one simple sentence about your morning routine. It could be, I make coffee, I eat breakfast, or I listen to music.
Oh, that's a great idea. I'm excited to read what everyone does in the morning.
Me too. Go ahead and write your sentence now. It's great practice for building your English mindset. Awesome! I hope you all left your comments. Now, let's practice with a different scenario. This is great if you want to learn how to talk about your day in English. Let's look at our immediate environment. Let's describe a workspace. Ben, imagine you are sitting at your desk at home. Use the same sentence island method to tell me what you see.
Okay, I'm at my desk. I see my laptop. My laptop is open.
Good. Keep going. Describe other things.
I see a notebook. I use a pen. My lamp is on.
Fantastic. My laptop is open. My lamp is on. These are perfect, simple English sentences. You are connecting the visual reality directly to English. Now, let's make it just a little bit more detailed. Let's add one simple descriptive word, an adjective, to your sentences. For example, instead of I drink coffee, you can say I drink hot coffee. Ben, go back to your workspace. Describe those things again, but add one detail.
Okay, my laptop is old.
Okay, my laptop is old. Good.
I have a blue notebook. I use a black pen. My lamp is bright.
Excellent. A blue notebook, a black pen. My lamp is bright. By adding just one word, your English sounds much more natural, and you're still doing it without translating from Chinese sentences. You are building a richer English mindset.
It really helps to build it up slowly like this. It makes me feel much more confident. I feel like I can actually describe things now.
Confidence is key. Now, let's talk about a common trap that many learners fall into, which leads to unnatural English or Chinglish. Ben, I want you to try to translate a sentence from Chinese directly into English word for word regarding your workspace. Maybe something like, on the table has a book.
Oh, I do this all the time. Okay, in Chinese, I'd think 桌子上有一本书, zuzi sheng ju yu yu view ju shen. So word for word, table on have a book.
Exactly. Table on, have a book. Now, does that sound natural in English?
No, not at all. It sounds broken.
Right. That's because English has a different structure. To speak English fluently, we need to stop mapping our native grammar onto English words. In English, we would say, there is a book on the table. Or simply, I see a book on the table.
There is a book on the table. That sounds so much better. So instead of translating the grammar, I should focus on the English pattern.
Yes. Think in English patterns, not just English words. Now, here is a pro tip. What happens when you want to say a word, but you don't know the English word for it? That is when most people panic and switch back to their native language to look it up.
Guilty. I always pull out my translation app.
To really learn how to think in English, you need a different strategy. It is called circumlocution. It means describing the word you don't know using the words you do know. This forces your brain to stay in English mode.
Okay, how does that work?
Let's play a game. I'm thinking of an object in a workspace. I won't say its name. I'll describe it. Guess what it is? It is a small machine. You use it to connect pieces of paper together with a small piece of metal.
Oh, that is a stapler.
Yes, a stapler. See, I didn't need to say the word stapler to communicate the idea. Now you try. Think of something on a desk. Don't say the name, just describe what it does or looks like.
Okay, it is a tool. You use it to cut paper. It has 2 handles and 2 blades.
Is it scissors?
Yes, scissors. Wow, I didn't know the word scissors for a second, but I could still explain it in English.
That is a huge victory, Ben. That is true fluency. Not knowing every word, but being able to communicate any idea in English. This is a powerful technique to help you stop translating and keep the conversation going. So, what have we learned? We don't translate word for word from our native language. We don't even need to know every single vocabulary word. We need to think in chunks or phrases.
Chunks?
Yes. Instead of thinking of the separate words I wake and up, think of the whole phrase I wake up as one single unit of meaning. Instead of there is a book, think of there is a book as one chunk.
I see. It is like learning a song. You don't learn it note by note. You learn the melody in phrases.
That is a beautiful analogy, Ben. Exactly. Learn the melody of English phrases. This will dramatically increase your speaking speed and make you sound more like a native speaker. It's the secret to slow speaking practice that eventually leads to fast, natural fluency.
Thinking in chunks. Got it. I'm going to practice that.
Okay, Ben, that was a lot of great information, so let's do a quick review before our final challenge. Today, we worked on breaking the habit of translating in your head so you can think in English directly.
Right? My head feels so much clearer already.
We started with layer 1, the foundation. What was the core exercise there?
It was the word-to-image connection, looking at an object like a cup and saying the English word directly, skipping the Chinese word.
Perfect. Then we moved to layer 2, expansion. What did we do there?
We built sentence islands. We created very simple sentences for real-life scenarios, like describing my morning routine and my workspace. I wake up. I see my laptop.
Exactly. And finally, we did layer 3, refinement. We learned 2 important things.
First, we learned not to translate our native grammar. Table on have a book is wrong. There is a book on the table is right. Second, we learned circumlocution, how to describe something when you don't know the word, like a tool to cut paper for scissors. It is a way to keep your brain in English mindset mode.
You've got it. You've just summarized the entire lesson perfectly. This is your toolkit to stop translating. Now, it is time to put it all together. Here is your challenge. Ben, imagine I am your friend on a video call. You want to tell me about your day so far, using everything you've learned. Simple sentence islands, adjectives, and correct English structure. describe your morning and your workspace to me in about 4 to 5 simple sentences. Take your time. This is slow speaking practice for a reason.
Okay, hello, Ava. My morning was good. I woke up early. I drank hot coffee. Now, I am at my desk. My desk is a little messy. I see my blue notebook and my black pen. I am ready to work.
Ben, that was absolutely brilliant. That was perfect. It was clear, it was natural, and I bet you weren't translating, were you?
No, I was just thinking of the pictures in my head and saying the English sentences. I just described my reality. Wow, I did it!
You did, and to everyone watching, you can do this too. You have the tools now. The key is consistent daily practice. And this practice doesn't need to be long or difficult. The best way to build your English mindset is to do this for just 5 minutes every day.
Only 5 minutes.
Yes, choose a time. Maybe when you're making coffee, you can say, I am making coffee. The water is hot. I need a mug. Or when you're on the bus, you can silently describe what you see out the window. I see a big tree. A red car is moving.
That seems very manageable. Just narrating my life in very simple English.
Exactly. It is a small habit that will completely change the way your brain processes English. It's the most effective path I know to speaking English fluently. So, to help you start this new habit today, we have a little homework for you. We call it your first step assignment.
Ooh, I love homework.
It's a simple one, but very important. Right now, I want you to look around the room you're in. Pick one object. It can be anything. A chair, a window, a plant, and write one simple descriptive sentence about it in the comments below.
For example, I'm looking at our camera, so I could write, the camera has a big black lens.
That is a perfect example. So, one object, one simple sentence. My wall is white, my bed is soft, the window is bright. Please share your sentence with us in the comments. We want to see you put this into practice and start building your English thinking muscle.
Wow, Ava, thank you so much. I feel like I have a real method now to finally stop translating in my head. I'm actually excited to practice.
That is the goal, Ben. We want to make learning English feel less like a chore and more like a fun, achievable challenge. Thank you all so much for joining us for this practice session today. If you want more lessons like this, designed to help you build real practical English skills and boost your speaking confidence, please make sure to subscribe to our channel. We post new videos every week to guide you on your journey to fluency.
Don't forget to like the video if it helped you, and definitely share your sentence in the comments below. We can't wait to read them.
That is right. Keep practicing your 5 minutes a day, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.
Bye, everyone.